Hi, Britt. So we have like one more video post after this, at least for me. So we have to figure out what books we're gonna read next, don't we? Um, Now the reason for not posting on Monday, I had all this work that I still had to do for school, and I was running around and I was at Shannon's house and we worked till like 11 o'clock doing our math packet, and then I had to still I was up till 1:30 that night doing all this other work, and then I still had to write two more essays and everything else, and school started on Wednesday. So I was kind of running around a little busy, and I was thinking all day Monday. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to post a video. Oh my gosh, I have to post a video. I was like, I can't post my video. And so then I saw your Facebook message, and I was like, I didn't forget. I promise, I didn't forget. But I'm only gonna do chapters 10 and chapters 11. Well, half of chapter 11, because the rest of chapter 11 I will do on my next post with chapter 12, because I don't think chapter 12 is that long either. So I'm just gonna do chapter 10 and half of 11. Okay. Now, chapter 10, it's called Running Dog. And Frank is just outside, and it's really hot out. Like, it's really been hot out up here, and it's ridiculous. We were supposed to get Hurricane Earl, but we didn't get anything, and, swim was canceled and everything because everyone said it was going to be so bad. Then nothing came. We got nothing. It was really bad. And, sorry, the truck just went by. What was I gonna say? So he's out at this house. It's called the new house, but it's like an abandoned house. Like, no one lives there anymore. And I think they used to rent it for people, but that was it. Sorry. And it's now abandoned. So Frank was there just kind of hanging out, resting, and he hears this screaming and wailing sound. And it sounds like a dog. So he goes he has his binoculars on him. So he's checking it out, and he sees this little black thing running around and wailing around, and it's a dog on fire. So he goes to try and find the dog, and he's following the path. He's stamping out all these different fires and everything, and he gets to the place this river where the dog is, and it's in the water, and it's in misery. And so Frank says, what? No. Why do you need it? Fine. Sorry. Tell you.
Thank you.
So, Frank is like, Frank will save you, or something like that. I forget where it was. He's like, Frank will get you. And, I can't find it. So anyway, so he gets the dog, and he buries it. And, its eyes fell out. It wasn't good. And so, Frank will get you. That's what he said. Frank will get you. So, he got the dog, he dug a hole, and he buried it, and then he set the grave on fire. And yeah. Then he goes home and he tells his father, oh, there's a fire by the old house, and I burnt it out. I like trying to make himself look all heroic. He's like, oh, there was a fire and I put it out. I'm like, oh my god, you are nuts. You are nuts. So then Eric ends up calling, and Eric is talking to Frank, and they just talk about random stuff, and Eric yells at him for burning the dog, and he's like, you can't be burning them, and you can't be feeding kids maggots anymore. And he's like, Frank, you have to promise me, blah, 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 blah. And, oh no, Eric. Frank is yelling at Eric. I get those mixed up. And, yeah. And then Eric plays innocent. He's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then his dad asks who's on the phone, and Frank says, oh, it was just Jamie. Oh, I have 30 seconds left. Crap. Okay, in chapter 11, his father finds out that Eric is home, and he gets really drunk, and, whatchamacallit, he goes around, tries to get stuff, and Frank stops, he cleans up, he can't get into the, den that he wants to, and, his dad calls him drunk and he tries to get him to go to the library, but it was a trap. And I only have 4 seconds left, and that's basically where I left it. And then he knows his dad like killed him, or like he tricked him, and I went 3 seconds over. I'm sorry. Bye.